two lessons that I think about. One is no matter how disciplined you are, we talked about too much cash can kill startups, right? At any stage, no matter what, right? It just, as I said, there's a death spiral that can happen if you miss a quarter or two and just the pressure goes up. And the last batch of hires, who are usually the largest percent of your business, if you're in hypergrowth mode, are feeling like they're underwater, right? So that creates lots of issues from that perspective. So that's number one. Number two would be ownership matters always, but also you have to balance that out with valuation as well. So I'll give you an example. There are so many preemptive rounds happening over the last few years where every 6 months people are raising rounds that usually there hasn't been enough data points to merit kind of coming in on the next round or the round after. And the company hasn't performed enough for you to de-risk yourself in between rounds because let's say you got 3 rounds done in 12 months. And there should have been situations perhaps where we shouldn't have gotten into every single one of those rounds because maybe it wasn't de-risked enough between the time you closed a round and to the next round. I think moving forward, since there are less preemptive rounds, there is more time to understand, has this been de-risked enough? Is this an appropriate time to lean in even more to actually do your pro rata or get more ownership? So that's kind of what I'd say. Ownership always matters, by the way, on these exits, particularly in a world of lower multiples, but you've got to be careful about how much you lean in.